So this is the situation. I enabled Garmin in Reach S.O.S last night, and they've been, we've been back and forth chatting for like a good hour or so, and eventually they said they can't rescue the truck. Well, they can send tow company. I'm like, normal tow truck isn't getting here. So eventually, after some more chatter and them inquiring things from whatever, all the tow companies in the area, they're like, sorry, we can come to you, but we can't rescue your truck. So I'm like, well, god damn it, this is what kind of like, this is like half a rescue. This is, more than, less than what I expected from the service. Like, don't be offended, but this is like half rescue, really. Well, eventually it's like, okay, well, someone's gonna come by tomorrow and pick you up, and then you're gonna have to, in the city or whatever, figure out, find someone to help you get the truck out. Like, oh, all right. So last night also I sent message to Chris, McCall, Rob, if he's still in the area, I have no idea, and Facebook, kind of like, hey, stuck here, this is coordinates, stuff to get here, just need to be winched like 5 meters out. I wasn't this deep, it's just I was trying to use max tracks yesterday, shovel, tried to get it max tracks under the tires don't have as much tread, so it just wasn't gripping the max tracks. Even though it's 4 low I got, the front tires just don't want to spin whatsoever, or they don't want to spin because that 4-wheel drive overheated and something happened. I don't know. And really, I was already here. See the marks, and this ground here is fine. As you can see, I wasn't stuck here. So remember, it was getting a little darker. Okay, truck's ended. I keep going because I just really wanted to get to the campground or place to stay for the night or something, and that's where I'm like, oh shit. And then I saw the water over there. Like, I stopped here, I saw water over there, and I was like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? So I tried to backtrack, and that was my mistake. I shouldn't have rushed. I should have gotten here, then turned onto here. This is all nice sand here. Turned onto here, turned around here, make a turn, turned around here, and exit that way. I just got the TA from Search and Rescue that a ranger will come by in about 3 hours. So I thought, I took the winch out. Problem is, and I already reorganized some clothing. I'll finish organizing once he gets here. So took some stuff out already, like basically essentials for my passport, whatever, the chargers for phones and all that stuff if I'm in a motel, trying to get people to come here for days. In the meantime, what I want to do before Ranger gets here is, I was kind of like a quarter of a tank there, or less than a quarter even. So I'm gonna take some fuel packs here and refuel my truck. So the weight on this, on the back here, is, well, a little less. I mean, it's only gonna free up like what, 40 liters or so. That's actually I'll empty all of them. That's gonna be nothing, but at least it will distribute the weight and fill up the tank upper in the middle. Sunk deep, like I'm already almost like my differential right now is in the mud in there somewhere buried, pretty much. That's probably not healthy. So I'm gonna free up this stuff. This will make it lighter. This way this fin is not gonna stick into the ground as much underweight. Then I'm gonna open my trunk door. I need to take out some winching shackles and a strap, tree strap, and a strap extension I got in a back there, a back seat somewhere buried. Oh, what I want to try to do is get the winch. There's no winching point here really. Try to get the winch and wrap it around those trees that are on this decaying hill. But then this is my best bet. If I were to push forward a little bit, there's nothing else to winch to. Nothing at all. And I could try here, but all it's gonna do is gonna slide out from the branches here, the strap, and nothing up this hill. Well, some trees too, but this is way on an angle here. This is the time I wish I had that land anchor. Could have stuck it in there, it would have buried in mud, deep, 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 and I could have pushed myself out. That's where you need that goddamn land anchor. Seriously, if I had land anchor right now, I would have get out of that. And I'm gonna try that winch thing, hopefully before Ranger comes. Gotta try something still. There's still probably a good 5 feet of rope or more in there, so just as they recommend, something along the lines. So I mean, I got nothing else to lose. Who knows when I can get help to, you know, with people to come here and rescue the truck. I pretty much got 2 hours before Rangers come, and then I have to abandon it. So my plan is, it's a shitty plan, I mean, but I got nothing else here. There's those trees there, but it's all like sandy thing, so it can easily collapse, which is fine if it collapses. This is synthetic rope, so I don't think any, supposedly none of the snatches will fly my way, not really. Maybe I'll even put a little towel thing, I don't know, something on rope. So it was that way, but on an angle there, it would pull me more into that thing, or because I need to get to this ground, and these trees here wrap around them. I mean, if that ground collapses, sure, but this might just be enough to give me a push to get onto this ground here. But again, it's experience too. Next time, no matter how dark it is, how much you're rushing to get somewhere, stop. Just like some other days on harder trails, I would stop, get out, analyze the situation, see if I can do it, whatever. I've never really faced mud, this like wet riverbed.
Over there, everything's been fine before on this road. Like, it's okay. But I should have stopped where trucks stopped. Next time in riverbeds, something like this, definitely get out on time. Check, feel with your leg how it feels. If it's too saggy, and do not or just generally do not proceed further. Screw the riverbeds. All right, here goes nothing. Didn't work. The tree collapsed, but 2 trees. Oh my god. Oh my god. This tree over there, I tried that tree with max tracks and stuff. It actually got me out of this. So I think what I'm gonna do here right now is seems to be not snapping. I'm gonna relocate max tracks again. Well, that one is kind of stuck behind that tire. Oh my lord, winch. Who knew? Who knew? I think I may have better luck now. Oh, thank you, dear winch. Oh, thank God. The last week before the trip, I came by to North Shore and I'm like, Rob, I need a freaking 18-pound shackles and like 3 of them and a tree strap, because alone that winch is useless if you don't have those things. And all I had before is a winch. So holy, this was well, I'm not out yet, so I just need to unspool the winch a little bit because now it's behind the tire, so I need to make room. Holy, those trees on the cliff held out. Well, max tracks helped too, obviously, for traction. All right, so I relocated them. I'm just gonna unspool the winch a little bit. Just gonna go unhook the extension there. All right, let's reel this sucker. So that's my stockage. I guess this is where tire rack sat. This is where differential was set between the 2 wheels. And
Yeah, that's how much pulling the tree did for me. But now I loosened that ground over there, or whatever, the tree, the stuff. So, and I need to climb. I'm gonna put all this stuff in the front seat for now. All that mess. One of the lessons I learned today is that shackles and tree strap and a strap I need to carry behind my back seats, because in a tough situation like this where my back was quite a bit in the mud, it was easy to open the tire rack, but to close it was tough because it's on an angle. It doesn't want to go in still, even though I emptied all the fuel packs, well, refueled myself. I had only after like 5th try I found like some kind of a not squishy spot in the ground, and leaned with my back, like just a bit of my hip, and kind of pushed it up into the section there. It could be that I would have been stuck on an angle, much bigger angle or something. In this case, once you open that thing on an angle like that, you can close it, and so it's a screwy situation. So from now on, shackles, everything related to winching will be behind my back seats or under back seats. Yeah, I actually slept inside. I was fearing some kind of a flood, whatever. I checked weather. There wasn't anything in the region, like maybe 0.1 centimeter somewhere rain. This area here, it's not all wet and stuff. I put them here, may as well. And yeah, should actually put it right here. So should exit right here. Let's do this thing. All right, I made through that. Thank you. Thank you. Or thank me. I don't know. Thank the car. All right.
So these guys had satellite cell phone and they tried to get a connection to call dispatch that everything's fine, but for some reason they just weren't getting the signal. And overall, they kinda suggested that they would go to the beginning of the trail, have lunch and kinda wait for me there just in case.
Well, I got lucky, some trees didn't break. Like those trees I tried to reach myself.
Oh, I heard, yeah.
Yeah, they broke. Then I tried far rock, but it's like on an angle. Well, luck is just not on my side. I just punctured the tire. I guess the tire, when I was going down this slope here, I guess it hit this piece, something. So it ripped through the side. Right there. That's a big one. That's not repairable. So it's kind of sandy. Using that 20-pound jack, it's gonna, I mean 20,000-pound jack, it's gonna take a while. And take this thing off. The ranger with her apprentice, she went down that path. I'm not sure what they're gonna do there. The sheriff, I guess, is waiting at the start of the trail. So, well, one of them will come by, maybe help, but gotta take out that 20-ton jack and start doing the work. Just having my lucky day. Very, very lucky day. Always awesome guys, the sheriffs, the hardcore off-roader helping.
I don't see them, I'm eating grass. He could have just ripped everybody a new one.
We were driving up to the mountain lodge, and alongside the road there was mama standing there, and then all of a sudden we looked up the tree and there were 4 cubs. Wow. That's awesome.
I figured something was going on. We ate our lunch and we were sitting there for a little bit. Nobody was coming. It was raining. I was going to beat your kids. I was driving down. I was like, look, they're probably just sitting there eating their lunch.
Something else right now happened.
On scene 24. Yeah. At that point, I just torched the vehicle and walked out. 3 times, yeah.
No, so the vehicles.
You walk away. Cut your losses. Yeah. No, don't torch it.
I'm glad all of this is over. Finally. Man, this is a mess. Complete mess. I was just pumping tires back to 40, to my highway 40, and basically sitting waiting for this thing to cool down. Actually, yeah, I think it's good to go in now. So I had to sleep in here. It's messy. There's lots of cleanup I have to do. Lots, like all my straps, all like it's all muddy in here. You know, jacks, everything just dumped in here. Fuel packs that used to sit on the tire are in the back seat right now. Thankfully, we're not smelling gasoline as much as I thought we would. Yeah, it's a mess over there, and lots of mud, and yeah, I have to clean all that. It's just all over the place. I guess the spare fuel tanks that were sitting in the tire. I'll probably just pack away into the roof pod, just so it doesn't smell inside there or in a cab. I'm completely exhausted. I was leaning over to pump the tires, and I felt like my back is gonna collapse. I guess there's been lots of digging, shoveling, winching, tying things, and with, thank God, those guys, the rangers, where they kind of went further, and then I started going back. But the sheriffs, they already left. The ones that came for rescue, but I rescued myself prior to that, just before they arrived. By miracle. It's a miracle those trees didn't snap. Because if I didn't rescue myself right now, I would have a huge dilemma. They would drive me to Moab, whatever. I would need to find someone to come with me to rescue the truck. It could take days, lots of money, all that. This didn't cost me anything because it's sheriff's came, no tow truck, none of that. It was free, thank God. So all I lost right now is a tire. It ripped in the side and it's complete garbage now. So I'm gonna get to Moab right now. I'm gonna break the whole overland thing for a few days. I'm probably not. I'm gonna take it a little easier from now on. So I was saying twice before. God damn it. Well, you just wanna go on trail and shit happens. Well, anyway, take a break, get to Moab, get a motel, nice swimming pool, hopefully. Get all my muddy self cleaned up. Tomorrow, I guess, find a car wash, all this crap. Make sure go to a different shop to do not tire rotation but torque wrench my tire. As we were undoing the tires, the back tire, when I opened my cap, I saw that one lug nut was completely not loose, like out. I could just take it out, that's it. And another lug nut turned out to be very loose. So basically in Moab, when I arrived to the shop to do tire rotation finally, those guys majorly insert many F words here. And that veteran off-roader that was in the area that helped with his high lift jack and all that onto the hitch there, he said it's common here. You know, big rigs come to their shops here. They forget to switch settings, whatever. They mess it up, basically. So they messed up. So chances are I may have loose lug nuts on different tires. So I'm gonna go to different shop tomorrow in the morning, sign up, wait, whatever, chill in the restaurant, whatever. It's like, it's supposed to be vacation, so I'll make it vacation tomorrow. Wait for them. Okay, once they take me, I'm just gonna tell them, you know what, torque wrench every freaking tire, just to make sure. I don't trust those guys. Like, I don't trust what happened to the tires at this point. After that, tomorrow I'll restock with a little bit of supplies and maybe find just a nice little campground with a view. I'm exhausted, so I'm ending this whole thing. I just pumped everything. I need to drive and soak in a bath, I guess, eat. I didn't eat yesterday at all when this thing happened, and I just went to bed. I'm like, you know what, wake up earlier. I drank one beer. It just kind of mellowed me down, and that's it. I skipped the whole eating of everything. Didn't eat today yet, so it's been 2 days since I ate, which is okay for me. Like, I'm not that hungry. Like, I eat once a day, but still, at this point I would eat something. I definitely got my adventure. You know, had to call the S.O.S on Garmin. That's gotta mean something. Well, still would have gotten out myself apparently, but it doesn't hurt. Hopefully I didn't use my one and only like S.O.S
I don't know the rules. When I have connection today, I gotta check it out, what the rules are, or fees, or whatever. See you guys.
Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.